Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Good evening, baseball fans. Welcome to Huntingburg, Indiana, where the Full Count Rhythm take on the Dubois County Bombers for the 6th time this year out of 7. Like game number 7 on Saturday night. So 2 trips to Dubois County here in 1 week. Wednesday night here and then Saturday at League Stadium as well. That will finish the regular season against the former Ohio Valley League foe, the Dubois County Bombers. And Rhythm have had their way with Dubois County in the first 5 games, won 4, lost 1, and the 1 loss was nearly a win. Dubois County had to come back to score in the 9th inning to tie that game up, take it to extra innings, and then a 6-run top of the 10th inning was the undoing of Full Count. They lost 9-5. Was back on June 7th, so a little over a month ago. The last 2 games that these 2 teams have played in Prospect League action have been against each other. That was Saturday and Sunday. Neither team has played Monday or Tuesday. Scheduled off days for rainouts have caused 2 days off for both squads. Full Count comes in with a record of 15-20, having won 2 games in a row. Those 2 games were against Dubois County. Dubois County comes in with a 12-21 record. They're on a 5-game losing streak. Longest that they've had this year is 8 games. That was after game 1 of the season, went on an 8-game losing streak as they went to 1-8, then have righted the ship a bit. These 2 teams faced off for 3 years in the Ohio Valley League, and this year have moved to the Prospect League. Play each other 7 times this year in 2 different divisions. Still, there is a lot of competition between these 2 teams. Let's get that field mic turned down as Scott Solman, the public address announcer, is making announcements here at League Stadium. It is Brian night here at the ballpark. The promotion is if your name is Ryan, R-Y-A-N, or Brian, B-R-I-A-N, or Brian, B-R-Y-A-N, you get in a free general admission ticket and a beer ticket, and you're eligible to win prize or prizes later on in the evening. I had to text my buddy Brian, the father of Jackson Bryan, the catcher for the Jackson Rockabillies, and let him know that if he was here, they'd probably let him throw out the first pitch. He got a kick out of that. So in case Brian is listening in, good to have you on the Full Count Rhythm broadcast. Let's take a first break, come back with the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups. Thanks for joining me. This is Tim Reese on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know.
And here is the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups. First for the visitors. Full Count Rhythm. Leading off, playing shortstop, Parker McDonald. Batting second is the second baseman, Ramey Harrison tonight. Brett Von Dolan over at third, batting third. Jackson Cothran is the DH. He'll hit cleanup. Batting fifth is the first baseman, Harrison Travis. Left field, Jacob Rowald is the number 6 hole hitter, and right fielder Jacob Dubois batting seventh. Joe Watkins patrolling out in center field will hit eighth, and behind the plate, the newest commitment to Tennessee Tech University is Riley Black, who will bat ninth. And on the mound for his second start of the year left-hander Andrew Perry, an incoming freshman to Belmont University, my alma mater. 6 foot, 180-pound left-hander from Jackson, Tennessee. He will face the 12 and 21 Dubois County Bombers with a lineup like this. Cade Moore leading off, playing second base. Kyle Prindle batting second, playing third base. Matt Early at first base, batting third. Kendrick Syracuse, the center fielder, hitting cleanup. Lorenzo Gonzalez will be behind the plate, batting fifth. Cooper Blythe out in right field, hitting sixth. Shortstop will bat seventh. That's Jace Burton. Gabriel Medina's the DH, hitting eighth. And batting ninth, playing left field, Aaron Nels. On the mound is a left-hander, 5'9", 165-pound rising senior from Oakland City University. That's Cole Lambert, second-year player here with the Dubois County Bombers. He's from Olney, Illinois. Played before Oakland City, played at Olney Central College. Met his grandparents on his mother's side, Grandpa Larry and Grandma Susie. They're from Olney Central, and they're here to watch their grandson, Cole Lambert, throw here tonight. He will be on for his 7th start of the year, his 8th appearance. He was in relief the other day against Full Count, went 1 inning and struck out all 3 batters that he faced. So he comes in with a 4.97 ERA, a 1-3 record, as he gets the start against the Rhythm. Josh Carmen, this is his 4th year as the general manager, his 3rd year as the coach. First coach for Full Count was Kenny Thomas. He is assisted by Jackson Jarvis, who's the hitting coach, also third base coach. First base coach Jimmy Gamboa, and the pitching coach Jordan Duell. Jordan Duell was at Texas A&M last year as an analyst for the pitching staff. Hopefully he'll be back there with the big changes that are going on in the Texas A&M baseball, with the loss of their head coach Jim Schlossnagel, and they have a new coach who was with the program last year. The umpires are coming to home plate to meet with the head coaches, and that includes Travis Lamar, the head coach for the Dubois County Bombers since 2019. He's assisted by Victor Alvarez, and the pitching coach is Milan or Milan. I need to ask Scott, who's right next to me, how he pronounces that. Vanderbreggen, first year with the Dubois County Bombers. Dubois County Bombers were originally in, or one of the original members of the Prospect League, I think way back in 2009, and then ended up leaving to go to the Ohio Valley League. And then this year, along with Full Count, joined the Prospect League as teams 17 and 18 in the league. We'll play approximately 56 games. We are on game 36 for Full Count. And this is game number 34 of the year for Dubois County. Tomorrow, the Rhythm will be back home for a doubleheader against the Cape Catfish. Then back on the road on Friday and Saturday. Friday at Jackson, Tennessee, to take on the Rockabillies. Go down there and see Jackson Bryan of the Bryan and Dawn Bryan family. And then we'll be right back here at League Stadium on Saturday in a final contest between the Rhythm and the Bombers. And back home for 3 straight, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Thrillville Thrillbillies for the last time of the year. I think that's going to be a doubleheader after yesterday's rain out up in Thrillville. And then O'Fallon Hoots for single games on Monday and Tuesday. Then 2 days off in the middle of the week, next Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know what I'll do with myself, although I did just have 2 days off myself. Then on the road, couple trips overnight, a 2-nighter up in Indiana and Illinois, the Lafayette Aviators and the Danville Dans. And the end of the season scheduled for July 31st, and the Rhythm are going to have to get cracking here in the second half if they want to be included in the playoffs. Prospect League does things a little bit different. Postseason, you have to win the first half or the second half. And Full Count did not win the first half. So I have to come on strong here in the second half, or the season will end at Jackson, Tennessee on July 31st. Played Jackson 3 times in 4 days on the last week of the season. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back hopefully with the first pitch, as they are still meeting at the mound. Might want to wait here. We'll have to take a break during the national anthem. So maybe we'll go over what happened back on June 20th. It seemed like for some of the Rhythm players, that was a big change. I know for Brett Von Dolan it was. Back on June 20th, the Rhythm defeated Dubois County right here at League Stadium 10-4. That was the 8th win of the year for Full Count. And at that point, two teams pretty close. 6-13 Full Count came in. Actually, that was the 7th win of the year for Full Count. Dubois County had an 8-12 record. Sam Matherly got the win as he was the starter, went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, walked 3, struck out 3. But he was in the ball game when the Rhythm had a 4-3 lead, then a 6-run 7th for Full Count, put them up and out of reach of the Bombers, who did score 1 more as the Rhythm defeated Dubois County 10-4. That was a pretty warm evening, 92 degrees. Game almost took 3 hours, and Brett Von Dolan went 2 for 4 in that game, including a 2-run home run, and that started an 11-game hitting streak for Brett Von Dolan. As trying to look for the little note there. Since that day, he's gone 24 for 58, 414 batting average in 14 games, which included an 11-game hitting streak, and currently now a 2-game hitting streak. He had 4 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, and in that stretch, he has 25 RBIs, leads the squad with 31. And he was struggling under the 200 mark before that game. I think at that point, prior to that game, he was hitting 184, as he has raised, or actually he was hitting 093. He was below 100. He's raised his batting average 184 points in those 14 games. And he is back in the lineup tonight over at third base, the redshirt freshman, or rising redshirt sophomore at Middle Tennessee State University, now hitting 277, played in 26 games for Full Count. The Bombers defense is being announced as they are taking the field. So we are moments away from the national anthem. Of course, we can't carry that here on the Full Count broadcast networks of Facebook, YouTube, or X. I'll have to see if we are up and running. It looks like, yes, we are up on Twitter, and I think we're up on Facebook. We are. Charlie Cothran, I thought that Tavian Teague did play. Oh, he played at Smyrna. All right. Said he played high school ball at Smyrna and Jackson. Okay, did he play? Jackson was at Siegel. Okay, they did not play together. All right. Well, I'm glad you corrected that for me, Charlie. I was saying that he played at Siegel High School. Well, it is national anthem time, so we will take a break and be back with some Prospect League baseball right here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful evening in Huntingburg, Indiana.
You might get to nap, but your money doesn't. Like right now. At Volunteer State Bank, it's working hard day and night, earning 4.5% APY. Playtime, drive time, anytime. You could be out with friends or on vacation, but your money, it doesn't take a break. You've worked hard for it. Now let it work hard for you. Open a free Kasasa Cash checking account today and earn 4.5 annual percentage yield if qualifications are met on balances up to $15,000.
Safeware is there when response is critical, assisting in the classroom as you shape the future of America, helping you build roadways and infrastructure for tomorrow. With protective solutions, innovative technology, and leading technical services, Safeware works tirelessly to provide our nation's workforce with confidence in their safety. Before, during, and after, Safeware is there.
Home showing symptoms of foundation issues? Your home's wet basement, dingy crawl space, musty smells, cracked walls, or unlevel concrete shouldn't be ignored. Helitech can help. Life happens in your home. You and your family deserve the best. Helitech offers proven solutions in waterproofing, drainage, concrete leveling, and foundation repair services. Contact us for a free inspection at helitechonline.com.
When the water's high, we'll keep your basement dry. Heal your home with Helitech.
We are back. The national anthem has been sung, live rendition here at League Stadium. 3 umpires for today's game. First time since I've been calling games here at League Stadium that Dubois County has had 3 umpires behind the plate. Brad Wilson at first base, Eric Bachsteggy. And at third base is Pace Jenkins. The first pitch is being thrown out to a young man who's got a bat in his hand. He swung at an invisible pitch, and he just smoked one. Now rounding first base and heading towards second. No play being made on this young man whatsoever. Did not even get the low 5 from the shortstop, Jace Burton. He's rounding third. No third base coach. As there is going to be a play. There will not be a play at the plate. He does not slide. He's in there safely. That's a nice little fun bit that Dubois County does here to start the game. They don't do a first pitch. They do a first hit. It's the second time I've seen that. That's pretty cute. Cole Lambert out on the mound. 5'9", 165-pound rising senior from Oakland City University. He's from Olney, Illinois. Over at Oakland City this year, he had 12 appearances, 3 starts, at a 3-1 record. 30 innings pitched, gave up 40 hits, 17 runs, 16 were earned. Walked 9 and struck out 19 batters. This year in the Prospect League, 7 appearances, 6 are starts. That's tied with the team lead with a couple other pitchers. Mick Ubalor, who started against the Rhythm the other night, and Jacob Culp each have 6 starts. So this start tonight will break that tie. Cole Lambert is 1-3 on the season, 29 innings of work. He's given up 37 hits, 18 runs, 16 of those were earned. Walked only 3 batters, struck out 20, given up 2 home runs, and walked or hit 2 batters. 4.97 ERA. We are ready to go as Parker McDonald stands in. Middle infielder from Samford University. Swing and a foul tip on the first pitch that he sees as we are underway at 6:40 Eastern. I don't have a broadcast going as I'm looking at the Prospect League, so not sure what's going on with the Dubois County Bombers broadcast. I'll see if I can figure that out. Popped up, foul down the left field line. That will get out of play. AAA auto glass foul ball. Count goes no balls and 2 strikes to Parker McDonald. McDonald comes in with a .267 batting average. He's played in 28 games. And Lambert delivers a fastball high and tight. Parker's started the most games of any Rhythm players, now 28. He has 101 official at-bats, leads the team in runs scored, spoils a two-strike pitch there, fouls it off to the right, another AAA autoglass foul ball. Also leads the team in walks and strikeouts, 24 and 30. Parker plays his college baseball at Samford University. Taps another pitch. That's a breaking pitch by Lambert, who in his last appearance went 1 inning against Full Count and struck out all 3 batters that he faced. The 1-2 pitch, another AAA autoglass foul ball. Dylan Doris getting his money's worth here at this Parker McDonald AB. On deck is Ramey Harrison, second baseman. Tonight's game. Parker, 5'11", 180-pound rising junior. He's from Tallahassee. As count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not sure if maybe I don't have internet here on my iPad. Looks like I do. Popped up. This could be playable on the right side. Over is Matt Early. He's in foul territory, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1. With 1 out, Ramey Harrison will step to the plate. He's from the University of Alabama, Huntsville, 6'2", 200-pound senior from Philadelphia, Mississippi. Son of Jeremiah Harrison and Mary Ferguson. Harrison swings at the first pitch, and he fouls that one off to the left side. Another AAA autoglass foul ball. See if the live stats are working. Tapper foul to the right side. Full Count putting the bat on the ball here, but not a whole lot of spark in it, though. A lot of tappers, a lot of foul pops as shortstop Jace Burton moves up the middle. That fastball misses outside. Aaron Nels in left, Kendrick Syracuse in center, Cooper Blythe in right. Kyle Prindle at third, Jace Burton at short, Cade Moore at second, Matt Early at first base. Lorenzo Gonzalez catching, or trying to catch, as that ball is swung on and missed, and it gets out of the glove of Gonzalez, but he throws down to first base to complete the strikeout. Harrison swung at a breaking pitch low and outside. Popped out of Gonzalez's mitt, who is getting his second game in for the Dubois County Bombers. Brett Von Dolan steps to the plate. Hitting .277, game number 27 of the year. He looks at a pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Internet apparently running slow tonight. Lays off the breaking pitch low and inside. Slim crowd here so far at League Stadium of Dubois County and Huntingburg. Ground ball that will get into the glove of the shortstop Jace Burton. It's up the middle, that range to his left, and was able to glove that one and stay upright and throw Von Dolan out at first base for a 1-2-3 inning for Cole Lambert, left-hander. He got a couple of left-handers going against each other. We will head to the bottom of the first. No score. Listen to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Feeling tight, stiff, and not quite yourself? Then it might be time to go see the professionals at Absolute Wellness. Located at 101 Tennessee Way, Suite 100 here in Hendersonville, Absolute Wellness can get you back on track with their numerous services like chiropractic care, massage, acupuncture, spinal decompression, and IV therapy. Call Absolute Wellness at 615-264-8515 today to get in on some great offers. That's Absolute Wellness. Your road to Absolute Wellness starts here.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Move to the bottom of the first. Andrew Perry out on the mound for his second start of the year. Incoming freshman to Belmont University. He's from Jackson, Tennessee. 6 foot, 180 pound left-hander. Graduated high school at Trinity Christian Academy. Will be seeking a data science major at Belmont. He's the son of Joey and Cassie Perry and big brother to Kylie and Dax. Hello to Peepaw in Humboldt, Tennessee, along with Pop and Nana, also of Humboldt, who stays at my house, as a matter of fact. Mine and my wife, Susan, along with Pedro Pulley, and we have a couple pitchers on the squad that are staying with us this summer. Will Smith is his mentor. Barry on for his 10th appearance of the year. And he is set to deliver a pitch to Cade Moore, the leadoff batter. First pitch is a changeup that misses down. Game time temperature, 82 degrees. Brought to you by Elatech. Elatech offers permanent solutions in waterproofing and foundation repair to heal your home symptoms. Heal your home with Elatech. Nice breeze up here. So I am on the back row. There's a pitch in there for a called strike. Camp goes 2 balls and 1 strike to Cade Moore, second baseman, Kentucky Wesleyan, hometown of Terre Haute, Indiana. Played, as he looks at that pitch on the inside corner, the hollow of the knees for a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cade Moore. Drives that one out to center field. That will get down for a base hit in front of Joe Watkins. Center field. Moore delivers the first hit of the ball game. Cade's a two-way player, although he hasn't gotten a lot of time on the mound for the Bombers. In the third innings, playing in game number 22 here. It's his team-leading 24th hit of the year. And he got him picked off. Harrison Travis with the throw down to second base, and Cade Moore is out. He puts both of his hands up on his ears. He wants the video replay, and it looked like Parker McDonald may have just done an air tag on him. But he is caught stealing. 1 to 3, 2, 6. Perry erases the leadoff single. Kyle Prindle will drive one out to right center field. Back goes Jacob Dubois. He's not going to be able to get to that one. And it falls and stops right in right center field for a 1-out double. So it's back-to-back hits by the Bombers. Kyle Prindle, Edgewood College, hometown Rochester, Minnesota. Played in one of the 2 games this past weekend, went 2 for 3. Super run, also walked twice. He's been a rhythm killer. But those are 2 games that the Rhythm won, a 3-0 shutout and a come from behind 8-5 victory on Sunday. Matt Early, first baseman, steps in. Perry looks back at second, delivers a breaking pitch, and this is outside. Early from Mishawaka, Indiana, who's 0 for 3, was hit by a pitch. Don't have anybody in the lineup who played in both games. Everybody played in one. The changeup swung on a miss by Early. Playing in game number 3 of the year. Only games he's played is against Full Count. He got in. Maybe he got into a game before. Popped that one up on the right side, but that will get out of play. Harrison Travis, a couple steps in, and then there. Now I finally have the broadcast. We're watching PLTV at home. listening to me. I appreciate that. Phyllis Keel Anthony's watching. Sorry if I just dimed you out, but I don't know this for sure. I hope that it's the case, but Phyllis, please tell me you're related to Philip Keel. Big Hoptown Hopper fan who passed away last year, a buddy of mine. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's delivered out to left field. Jacob Rowald's going to make the catch in the sun. And a bluff tag up by Kyle Prindle. And he will stay at second base. So now 2 outs in the inning. Trevor Barnes, superfan, is listening in. He wants to make the playoffs. Mickey Maloney, also a superfan, been here since day one. Let's go rhythm. David Travis, likewise. Left-handed hitting Kendrick Syracuse stands in, and he shies away from a breaking pitch that lands right across the plate. He's also from Oakland City University, as the starting pitcher Cole Lambert is. Very left-handed pitcher delivers another breaking pitch that does not land on an outside corner. Riley Black tried to stick that one in there, but did not get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a runner at second base. 1 out double by Kyle Prindle. Count now goes 2 balls and a strike. One of the Dubois County Bombers owners, Aaron Knapp, is up here carrying around what I assume is her youngest son. That breaking pitch lands low. A lot of off-speed pitch here from Andrew Perry. Comes in 15 2/3 innings of work, giving up 14 hits, 8 runs. They've all been earned as well. Only walked 6, struck out 22, 4.60 ERA. That's a fastball. That's inside base. Hendrick Syracuse draws the walk. He was 0 for 4 in the game. He played against Full Count this past weekend. Now, stepping to the plate for the first time against Full Count is Lorenzo Gonzalez. He's a Campbellsville Tiger. He is from Barcelona, Venezuela. Not Spain, Venezuela. Thank you again, Charlie Cothran, as I checked the Facebook posts or updating me or correcting me. My failed memory. First pitch to Gonzalez, misses outside. Perry trying to work out a 2-out, 2-on situation here in the bottom of the first. It's sunny, 82 degrees here in Huntingburg, Indiana. This ball misses out. Riley Black, soon to be grad student at Tennessee Tech after, I believe, 4 or 5 years at Lee University. Behind the plate, and probably 5 years or 6 years older than Andrew Perry. There's a fastball delivered in there, but popped up on the right side. Right fielder Jacob Dubois, who totally nonchalanted that one, comes in and makes the catch. I thought he was expecting Ramey Harris to go out and make the catch, but Dubois, a can of corn, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. No score here at Ryan, Brian, and Brian night at Dubois County. Listening to the count, Rockies Network.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our clients. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so that we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call your local Country Financial representative, William Stiles, today at 615-824-7020 to talk about how we can help ensure the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own, no matter what it looks like.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back on the Full Count Broadcast Network. We are very appreciative of Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, who's our title sponsor again this year. It moved to a brand new dealership just down from Madison. They have a Hendersonville, Tennessee address now, 1221 West Main Street. You can get a hold of them online at Rhythm CDJR. They're a hometown dealer. Run deals, feel the rhythm, love the ride. Thanks to Ryan Duncan and the folks over there at Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Move to the top of the second inning. Old Lambert to face Jackson Cothran, who first pitch swings, lines one out to left field. But a turn of the hips by Aaron Nels will retire, son of Josh and Charlie Cothran, for out number one. Hitting .308, which leads the club. He and Wyatt Fuchs leading the club. Playing in game number 27 of the year is Jackson Cothran, a third-year player, and here's a four-year participant with Full Count Rhythm, Harrison Travis. He swings in the first pitch, drives one out to right field. Kendrick Sircuse will move over into right center field and catch that shot off the bat of Harrison Travis. So a sharply hit fly ball, almost a line drive. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Cole Lambert, and Jacob Rowald has a job right here. He cannot swing at this first pitch. Can't give a pitcher a 3-pitch inning, and he throws one batting practice right over the plate. Rowald has to take it. Hitting .286, he's a Bellarmine Knight from Valmeyer, Illinois. Swings at the 4th pitch delivered and fouls that one off to the left side. Now down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Rowald comes in hitting .286. 22 hits, includes 5 doubles, a home run, 11 RBIs. 0-2 is in there on the outside corner. And that is a 5-pitch inning for Cole Lambert. And he picks up his second strikeout. So if you went for a Coca-Cola here at League Stadium in that half of an inning, might not be back in time. We'll take a break, be back to the bottom of the second. Listen to it on the Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
To the bottom of the second inning at League Stadium. If you're not familiar with League Stadium, look it up. Get on the Googler and check it out. It's an old vintage stadium. It was one of the 2 sites for living a league of their own, the women's baseball league back during World War II. Very, very interesting stadium. Cooper Blythe stands in on the left-handed batter's box and sees the first pitch from a left-handed throwing Andrew Perry for ball one. Blythe from the University of St. Louis, Missouri. Hometown of Evansville, Indiana, looks at an off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. He was 2 for 3 in one of the games against Full Count with a walk, stole a base, so was also caught stealing. Swing and a miss. Pitch inside, and Andrew Perry ahead in the count. Faced 5 in the first inning, gave up a single and a double, but caught the runner stealing. Tried to step on one there and spiked it into the dirt and got to the backstop. Like Cade Moore, but he was picked off. It's called a caught stealing because he was heading towards second base when he was thrown out. Double by Kyle Prindle. There's a line drive right to Ramey Harrison, and Blythe takes about 4 steps out of the batter's box, and he'll retreat to pick up his stick of lumber. A mildly well-hit line drive there. Wouldn't say it was 100 miles an hour at all, but right to Ramey Harrison for out number 1. Jace Burton, the shortstop, swinging and missing on the first pitch he sees from Perry. Burton, a right-handed hitting shortstop. 1 for 4 on the weekend. Fouls that one to the right side. That'll hit off the screen just past the Bombers dugout. There in the first base dugout. Rhythm in the sun on the third base dugout. Working quickly. That's a line drive. That'll get into right field, and 2 hop out to Jacob Dubois for the third hit of the ball game. Burton from Sellersburg, Indiana, nearby. Hitting 180. That's his 12th hit of the year. Gabriel Medina stands in, teammates with Cade Moore over at Kentucky Wesleyan. He's also from Puerto Rico. Left-handed hitting DH stands in. First pitch is down low. Outfield playing Medina mostly straight away. Watkins in center, shaded toward left field. It's going to be a wild pitch. It's going to put Burton down at second base. It's the second time that Perry is look like he's trying to step on one. He's trying to put a little more on it than normal, and he bounced it in front of the plate. No chance for Riley Black to get over and stop that. So that takes care of the typical double play combination or opportunity. Runner at second base with 1 out. Swinging a ground ball to the right side. Harrison Travis hesitated. Ramey Harrison keeps it in. May have just saved a run. Made a sliding catch. Very softly hit ground ball. Harrison started to go, stopped, and then went to get it, dove, and ball was already past him. So an infield single for Medina, puts runners now at the corners. And Perry's going to have to pitch out of trouble again here in the second. Aaron Nell's a number 9 hole hitter. Stands in, a right-handed hitter. Perry looks over at first and delivers the pitch low and inside. With Dina's 10th hit of the year, he comes in hitting 106. So a 180 batter and a 106 have 2 hits. That's a line drive out to Tobias. It should score a run. Throw to the plate is a little late. That's a sacrifice fly off the bat of Aaron Nels for the second out, but Jace Burton comes in to score, and the Bombers lead 1-0. The bottom of the second inning. Ramey Harrison only temporarily saved the run. Now Cade Moore, who singled up the middle at the plate, throw over to first base. Medina back in time. Medina has not attempted a steal this year. Moore squares around a bunt, pulls the bat back on a breaking pitch. That is out of the zone. Moore comes in with the best batting average for Dubois County, hitting .333. That has gone up. It's going to go up again as he lines one in the center field. That'll drop in front of Joe Watkins. Cade Moore is 2 for 2. So a looping line drive out to center field. 5 hits now here in an inning and 2/3 for Andrew Perry. Riley Black will go out to the mound, have a chat with Perry, who's a pitch away from getting out of the inning and having this remain just a 1-run score. Kyle Prindle, who doubled out to right center field, steps to the plate. Prindle came into the game hitting .274. Now has 21 hits, which is second on the club to Moore, who now has 25. Leads the team in walks with 25. Prindle bats from the left side. He's from Rochester, Minnesota. Perry, couple looks back at second, and Prindle squares around the bunt, pulls the bat back as that pitch misses low and outside. Perry been hit around here a little bit in his first 2 innings. That's foul ball down the first base line. It goes about 10 feet to the right of the first base bag. AAA Autoglass foul ball off the bat of the left-handed hitting third baseman. Prindle, 5'10", 160-pound rising junior. 1-1 pitch. That's popped out to right field. That will get down in front of Tobias. He catches it on one hop. Strong throw into the infield. We'll keep Medina at third base, and the bases are now jammed. Prindle's now 2 for 2. That's the 6th hit of the ball game for Dubois County, and that will draw a visit from the pitching coach, Jordan Duell, from San Diego, California, the son of Susie and Bruce Duell, who were in town in Hendersonville the week before family weekend. They had to leave right as family weekend was starting. Hello to the Duels and the Schumachers watching and listening in San Diego. He also has a 92-year-old grandfather, and I think he told me Memphis, that was up visiting during the time that Susie and Bruce were in Hendersonville. They are big time viewers on the broadcast. See if they've checked in on Facebook here at all. Kelly Rowald has from Valmeyer, Illinois. Watching from Evansville, Indiana tonight. Deaconess Sports Park. That's funny. Worked at Deaconess Hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio for a couple of years. My mother was a nurse there. I made $4.10 an hour there my last time there. Big money back then. Minimum wage was $2.65. That one's popped up. Matt Early, looks like Andrew Perry's going to be able to get out of the inning. If he's not, it's going to be because of an error, and it's not. Brett Von Dolen's going to make the catch in fair territory. And Jordan Duell's words of wisdom helped out. But Dubois County scores 1 run on 4 hits in the inning. No errors, 3 runners left on base. After 2, 1-0 Dubois County. We're scheduled for 9 here at Link Stadium in Huntingburg, Indiana. We'll be right back on this Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
To the top of the third inning. 7, 8, 9 in the Rhythm lineup. Scheduled to face Cole Lambert, the left-hander rising senior at Oakland City University. Jacob Dubois hitting .244, playing in game number 28 of the year. It's game 36 for Full Count. Dubois swings at the first pitch. That's rifled out to right center field, and it will get down. Syracuse able to get over and cut that one off for a long single by Jacob Dubois, as they are swinging first pitch regularly here. Start of this ball game. There's the first hit of the ball game. A lot of rain in here yesterday, they said, from the tropical storm barrel that came up through Texas and it postponed, I think, all but maybe a couple games in a prospect league last night. Joe Watkins steps in from the right side. He looks at a pitch close on the inside corner, but it's a ball. Watkins from Dothan, Alabama, from the University of Alabama, Birmingham, playing in game number 30 of the year. That leads the Full Count Rhythm players at now the count 1 ball, 1 strike. A lot of rain, so I think there's a lot of soft spots out there in the outfield. So when the ball hits, it's not going anywhere. Watkins able to hold up on the breaking pitch. Count moves 2 balls and a strike. So you're going to have to drive it to the wall. 385 in dead center field, 320 down the lines, and 365 in the alleys. But balls do not carry here. This count goes 3 balls and a strike. I pulled some stats the other day about home runs that have been hit here and home runs that have been hit by Dubois County. Joe Watkins 3-1 swinging, fouls that one by Jackson Jarvis, the third base coach. And he'll have a Full Count Ministries full count. Dubois County has hit 9 home runs, but only one of those, I believe, is here. There's 5 of them. Full count, first pitch, foul ball off to the right. AAA autoglass foul ball. 6, 7, 8, 9 home runs. 1 was here at Dubois County. They've hit 5 down at Drakes Creek Park. So over half of their home runs have been at Count Rhythm's home park. There have only been 5 home runs hit here at Dubois County, and Brett Von Dolan hit 1 of them. Throw over to first base. Back is Tobias. Has had several stolen bases early in the year. Don't remember him getting too many here. He's 5 of 8. It's a deep drive out to center field by Watkins. Back goes Syracuse, and he will backpedal and a few steps in front of the center field warning track will haul that one in. Watkins hit it to the deepest part of the park and put good solid contact with the old Hickory steel press bat there, but hit it to the wrong part of the ballpark. He is first out here in the third. Riley Black will step in. Dubois County has given up 11 home runs in the last 9 games that they've played. As Black tries to lay down a bunt, fouls it off. They only gave up 2 home runs in the first 24 games of the year. So they're starting to give up the long ball a little bit more. Full Count had 1 on the weekend. Aiden Gibson drove 1 out down at Drakes Creek. 0-1 pitch. Another foul ball, AAA autoglass foul ball. It gets off the glove of Lorenzo Gonzalez. Weekly hits the backstop where on-deck batter Parker McDonald grabs it, tosses it over to the Dubois County Bombers dugout. 0-2 pitch, 1 out, runner goes, pitch is low and outside, throw down to second base. Nobody is covering. Cade Moore grabs it about 3 steps away from the bag, and he promptly looks over at Jace Burton like, hey, I thought you were covering on that one. But Moore was the first one to get there. They were late arriving, so Tobias picks up his 6th stolen base, now in scoring position to tie this ball game up if Riley Black can deliver. Black has 1 RBI, 1 hit on the season. It's game number 13. He grounds one to the right side. This will get the runner over, and Matt Early will take that one himself. So Black is out unassisted. He's staying in the host home of Wilson and Anna Reese. Had dinner with him along with Andrew Perry and Pedro Pulliam over at my son and daughter-in-law's house. Little Eli was pleased as punch to have 3 of the Rhythm players at his house. Lucy, the 1-year-old, she was already in bed for the night. Had some good ribs, mashed potatoes, some salad, ground ball foul, AAA autoglass foul ball off the bat of Parker McDonald. Popped out to the first baseman in his first plate appearance. Tying run 90 feet away down at third base. It's Jacob Tobias, and he's going to get in. No, a sliding catch out there by Aaron Nels on a line drive off the bat of Parker McDonald. I thought that was going to dive, but not enough top spin. And Nels ends up coming in on a knee slide to snag that one and keep the Rhythm scoreless. Did pick up their first hit and left their first runner on base. We're through 2.5. And the Bombers lead 1-0. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Is your home showing symptoms of foundation issues? Your home's wet basement, dingy crawl space, musty smells, cracked walls, or unlevel concrete shouldn't be ignored. Helitech can help. Life happens in your home. You and your family deserve the best. Helitech offers proven solutions in waterproofing, drainage, concrete leveling, and foundation repair services. Contact us for a free inspection at helitechonline.com.
When the water's high, we'll keep your basement dry. Heal your home with Helitech.
Helitech is a Prospect League-wide sponsor. Appreciate their support of all 18 teams and the Prospect League. We are a waterproofing and foundation repair company here in the Midwest, located all over. Matter of fact, also like to thank Chick-fil-A of Rivergate, big-time sponsor for Full Count. Our friends Todd and Linda Hunley. They've been a proud sponsor of Full Count Rhythm and Full Count Ministries for a long time. They're located right in front of Rivergate Mall in Madison, Tennessee. Been there for over 20 years. If you don't like Chick-fil-A chicken, might need to go check with your doctor. So, my opinion, the best chicken around. Those Slim Chicken's pretty good too. There's a bunch of chicken places around. Kendrick Syracuse, Lorenzo Gonzalez, Cooper Blythe to face Andrew Perry. And that ball gets by Jacob Tobias. It's down for a base hit. Syracuse will slide into second base on a single. And what I believe that Zach Fullett will call an error on Jacob Tobias. That one hit and kicked to Tobias's right. And that is a single and an error. Zach Fullett, long-time official scorer here for the Bombers. The 7th hit of the ball game for Dubois County. Lorenzo Gonzalez, he flew out to Tobias in right field. Squares around a bunt, pulls that bat back, takes a strike. Gonzalez looking for his first hit in a Bombers uniform. This is game number 2. Played in the game before they came to Drakes Creek Park, 0 for 3. Now 0 for 4 with his first at-bat. Breaking pitch misses outside. Gonzalez says he's 6'1", 195. He looks taller than that standing in the batter's box from Barcelona, Venezuela. He delivers his first base hit. That's out to left field. That's going to score the Bombers' second run. Rowald gets it back in quickly and keeps Gonzalez at first base. And Andrew Perry getting knocked around here at League Stadium today. Went 4 innings against Jackson back on week and a day ago. Gave up 6 hits, 3 runs to earn. Did not walk a batter. Struck out 7. Today, the Bombers are having their way with him. He's given up 7 hits in now 14 batters. He's not walked a batter. And square around a bunt, breaking pitch. Misses a little bit up to Cooper Blythe. He lined out to Ramey Harrison in the second inning. Quattrochi's listening in. That popped up on the right side. No, that will get back and out of play. AAA autoglass off the roof of League Stadium. Lily and Larry Quattrochi, 4 years now they've been watching and listening to Full Count broadcasts. They are grandparents of Harrison Travis in Hickson, Tennessee, I want to say. There they are. It does say Hickson. I didn't read all of your posts there. There's a throw over to first base, not in time. So Gonzalez now 1 for 5 in his young season with Dubois County. Blythe, left-handed hitter, to see if he's going to square around a bunt. Nobody out, 1 run in. He does not square around. There's a ground ball to second. Slowly hit. Harrison's only play is going to be to Harrison. So Harrison to Harrison, otherwise known as Ramey to Travis. Ramey Harrison to Harrison Travis. On the play, Gonzalez moves down to second base. That is the first out of the ball game. Right-handed hitting shortstop Jace Burton, who singled to right and scored the first run at the plate. Breaking pitch. This is inside. There is a right-hander getting loose down in the Rhythm bullpen behind a telephone pole. Looks like young Sam Matherly. Nice stop by Riley Black. One pitch low and inside to Burton. Hear them wearing their road grays. Two-0 pitch to Burton is high and away. Might be the first 3-ball count that Andrew Perry has gone to. I'm sorry, he did walk Kendrick Syracuse. And he has now walked Jace Burton. That might be the end of the line. Let's see if Josh Carmen's going to come out of the Rhythm dugout. He's not out yet. Maybe allow him to face the left-handed hitting Gabriel Medina. 1 out, 2 on here in the bottom of the third. Single run in the second. So far, a single run here in the third. Medina had an infield single to the right side his last time up. That is 5 straight outside the zone by Perry. Walked 2 batters. Now 8 on the season in 18 innings of work. He's heading to Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. Be an incoming freshman along with Lake Morris, who's now on the roster. There's a swing and a miss on a slow breaking pitch. Medina trying to drive one out of here. They have a manual scoreboard that is out in left field and an electronic scoreboard down the right field. Breaking pitch, therefore called strike. Medina gave up on that one. Kind of goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a couple folks out there in left field that are putting up the numbers at the old-timey, it's an updated old-timey scoreboard. Breaking pitch swung on and popped up in the infield. Ramey Harrison's under it. Infield fly roll has been called, and Harrison makes the catch for out number 2. Big out right there. Maybe that has earned Andrew Perry the opportunity to pitch to Aaron Nels, who had a sacrifice fly in the second inning, drove in first run of the ball game, delivered a softly hit line drive, fly ball out to Jacob Dubois in right, who scored Jace Burton. So Lorenzo Gonzalez at second, Jace Burton at first. 1 run in the inning. Perry trying to work out of the jam. Delivers a changeup outside. Perry got the first win in Rhythm Prospect League history back on May 29th against these Dubois County Bombers. Came in relief in that game. That pitch misses low and inside. He's gone 2 balls, no strikes to Nels with Cade Moore, who's 2 for 2 standing on deck. Perry was the 4th pitcher in that game for a full count. There's a breaking pitch that gets over the plate for ball 3. No, the only chance that was maybe high. That looked like a really, really good pitch. Going to have to put one in over now, and that fastball will get in there for a called strike. Wooden structure stadium here with nice metal roof on top of wood planks, and wood planking here inside the stadium. Nice updated seating. 3-1 pitch is ball 4, and Aaron Nels draws the walk. That'll load the bases, and that will end the evening for Andrew Perry. As out of the dugout comes Josh Carmen. So we'll have a Safeware call to the bullpen. Tell you about the new pitcher when we return right here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Safeware is there when response is critical, assisting in the classroom as you shape the future of America, helping you build roadways and infrastructure for tomorrow. With protective solutions, innovative technology, and leading technical services, Safeware works tirelessly to provide our nation's workforce with confidence in their safety. Before, during, and after, Safeware is there.
Safeware call to the bullpen. Sam Matherly out of the Rhythm bullpen to take over for Andrew Perry, who goes 2 2/3 innings. Gives up 8 hits. So thus far, 2 runs. Walked 2. Did not strike out a batter in tonight's game. And the 3 runners on base are his responsibility. Matherly out of Danville, Kentucky, applies his collegiate baseball trade at Bellarmine in Louisville, Kentucky. 6'2", 175-pound rising sophomore, is the exercise science major, the son of Brad and Susan Matherly, brother to Rachel, where he is staying this summer. She lives in Nashville. Hello to Pop and Nana in Harrodsburg, Kentucky, and Doug and Grandma in Louisville. Matherly on for his 9th appearance of the year. It's his 6th in relief. He has a 6.33 ERA and 21 1/3 innings, giving up 23 hits, 17 runs, 15 are earned, has walked 15, struck out 14, has plunked 3 batters, and he will come in with 2 outs and the bases loaded to face Cade Moore, right-handed hitter, who is 2 for 2 in this ball game. Was caught stealing on a pickoff by Andrew Perry in the first, was stranded at second base in the second. Matherly comes to the plate and gets a swing and a miss from Cade Moore. Where's the number 3, Kentucky Wesleyan? Panthers, I believe, Kentucky Wesleyan. As the Nurembergers had checked in from Illinois. AAA Autoglass foul ball off to the right side. Matherly is ahead in the count to Cade Moore with Kyle Prindle on deck. Inning began with a single to right field by Kendrick Syracuse, and an error by Jacob Dubois allowed him to go to second. Lorenzo Gonzalez singled him in. Now a couple walks have loaded the bases. Moore just gets a piece of that slider or cut fastball. I'm not sure what Matherly throws, but Andrew Perry hoping that Matherly can get Cade Moore. He's ahead in the count 0-2. The pitch, ground ball too short. Gloved by McDonald, throw over to first base on the run. Nice play by Parker McDonald, and a great stretch by Moore on the 6-3 to retire the Dubois County Bombers, but they score 1 on 2 hits, 1 error. There's 3 more runners left on base. That's 8 total for Dubois County after 3. They lead 2-0. We'll be right back on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Top of the 4th we go. Rhythm need to get the sticks moving. Get an error on my final line of Andrew Perry. He went 2 2/3 innings. He did give up 8 hits, did give up 2 runs, which were earned. He walked 3 batters. I think I wrote down 2 and said 2. Did not strike a batter out and threw 59 pitches. Matherly comes in and gets the ground out. Ramey Harrison, Brett Von Dolan, and Jackson Cawthorn as Harrison squares around a bunt. Lays one down foul. Third baseman Kyle Prindle waves Jackson Jarvis off. Gloves it and then hands it to Jackson Jarvis, who throws it into the on-deck batter, Brett Von Dolan. Harrison struck out swinging in the first 1-2-3 inning in the first and second for Cole Lambert. Ended up giving up a leadoff single to Jacob Tobias leading off the 4th, but then he retired the next 3 batters. So he has retired 9 of 10 and gets a called strike on the slow breaking pitch to the left-handed hitting Ramey Harrison and the left-handed throwing Cole Lambert. Fly ball out to right field. This should be handled easily by Cooper Blythe, and it is for out number 1. Folks walking around up here at the visitors' radio booth, I guess, radio table, just outside the old Tommy press box here. Scott Salmon, the public address announcer. That's a drill shot to left field, but Brett Von Dolan's going to watch a AAA Autoglass foul ball get out of the stadium. Von Dolan grounded out to short to end the first inning. Put a charge into that one. Lambert says, okay, I won't throw that one again, but Von Dolan way out front. Breaking pitch taken by Von Dolan in the dirt. Bondo at MTSU this past year. My understanding, he's going back. Yeah, Blue Raider. Yeah, it's a swing he did not plan, or he did not mean to after he started. That's a bit of a wave and a miss. Good thing he did. That probably wouldn't have gone 4 feet. 1-2 pitch swung over the top of and missed, and he's down on strikes. Strikeout number 3 of the ball game for Lambert. He's now retired 5 straight. Von Dolan last year for MTSU played 37 games, started 29, 108 official at-bats, had 27 hits, 9 doubles, and 5 home runs, 24 RBIs, hit .250. Jackson Cothran stands in. He's a Bobcat from Ohio University, and he's going to take the first breaking pitch for a ball. He played 34 games for OU after a great career at Motlow Stadium, 278 for the Bobcats up in Athens, Ohio. Son of Josh and Charlie Cothran, brother to Easton, Weston, Jacob, and Savannah. Hello to Papaw and Nana in Murfreesboro and Grandma Pat in Florence. As he has looked at 3 straight pitches out of the zone. He's looking at 3 balls and no strikes. And he's going to look at a called strike on the inside corner there. Cothran was 3 for 8 in the 2 games. Had a couple of doubles. He's going to look at another called strike there. Count now evens at 3 balls, 2 strikes. We call that a full count. And a full count ministries full count. Stay tuned near the end of the game. Well, the full count ministries verse of the game. 2 outs, nobody on. Josh Cothran fouls one off. Wonder what the percentage of that happening is. Cothran with 7 doubles has yet to hit a ball over the fence in fair territory. Has 13 RBIs, 24 hits, and he's going to take a plunking. Instead of a walk, he's going to wear that one between the 2 and the 5. That is the 3rd hit batter of the year for Cole Lambert. That is Cothran's 3rd hit by pitch. He heads down to first base where he gets a little love from Jimmy Gamboa. Jimmy Gamboa told me that he just got him a job as the pitching coach for Emory Henry, I think is what he said. I have to get on my Googler here. So that's in Virginia. Emory. Here's Travis looks at a breaking pitch, low and away. He does not offer it that one. Congratulations to Jimmy Gamboa after being at Milligan. High fly ball to left field. Back goes Aaron Nels and over toward the fair line and right in front of the warning track hauls that one in for out number 3. There's Travis now 0 for 2. Rhythm. Leave 1 aboard. Still no score for the Rhythm. They're looking for that Framework Athletics first run of the game. Emory and Henry. Let's see what we got here. They are a D2 school. Let's see if I can figure out what city in Virginia. They're in Emory, Virginia. There you go. Figure that one out. Emory and Henry have themselves a new pitching coach, and it is Jimmy Gamboa. Finished his collegiate career at Milligan. He was a Buffalo over there, I believe, for a year. He was in, I can't remember. I don't have that printed out and brought with me today either. But I want to say San Diego, Las Vegas. He was at University at Las Vegas for a couple years. So congratulations to Jimmy Gamboa, as he now has a full-time position for this fall. I'll tell you, for these coaches, folks, they come here. Some of them are looking for jobs. Sometimes they get them and sometimes they don't. Or they have to wait. But when you're trying to find a place in baseball, this is not an easy time to be living in a city and around people you don't really know. I know he and Jordan Dubois had a relationship prior to coming here, and I think that's why both of them are here. But Jackson Jarvis, of course, is over there with his father at Belmont University, so he's probably set pretty well. But Jordan Dubois, I think, is going to be okay back at Texas A&M with the changes that are going on over there. But I know that he was on pins and needles for a little while, but they now have a new head coach. Sam Matherly back out on the mound. He delivers a strike to Kyle Prindle, who is 2 for 2 in this game, double and a single, both into right field. As off-speed pitch catches the outside corner, Matherly gets the call. Kyle Prindle, Matt Early, Kendrick Syracuse to face the tall right-hander from Danville, Kentucky. Speaking of Danville, Kentucky, Bellarmine Knight is Sam Matherly, and he, along with Jacob Rowald. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Matherly gets the first strikeout of a bomber tonight. Actually foul tipped into the mitt. And Aaron Hash also, Hashy Bellarmine, Jacob Rowald, Sam Matherly. I think that's the only 3. We've had others from Bellarmine over the years, and actually have their pitching coach who, when he was with Full Count Rhythm, that's Ross Spurgeon. He was at Volunteer State after having been there a year, and during his time with Full Count Rhythm, he able to get that full-time position at Bellarmine. Matherly's going to hit early after getting the first pitch in there for a called strike, and I'm not sure if that caught early, not early in the hand. As the umpire's walking him down to first base, there's no chance that Sam Matherly was trying to hit Matt Early, but he'll reach base for the first time in this ball game. First hit batter by a Rhythm pitcher today. That is Matherly's 4th plunking of the year. At 2 away from Jacob Newman, who's now no longer with the squad. He leads the team with 5. Jackson Marbett with 4. Raleigh Clonch with 4. And now Sam Matherly has joined the Quattro Club and hit batters. Kendrick Syracuse will stand in. He's been on base both times he's come to the plate. That looks like it did get him in the hand. Home plate umpire Brad Wilson. Down at first is Eric Bachsteggy. Common spelling of Bachsteggy, by the way. And Pace Jenkins is the third base umpire, who's now standing in the middle of the infield with a runner at first base. 2-0 Dubois County, 2 runs, 8 hits. Those 8 hits off of Andrew Perry, the starter. They've left 8 runners on base. Syracuse, 6'7" center fielder. Hometown Petersburg, Indiana, 6'7", 190 pounds. 1 for 1. He grounds one. This could be 2. McDonald gloves, flips to Harrison, who turns at second base. A 6-4-3 dude at double play. Just what the doctor ordered, and that ends the inning. I don't know what we're doing here. They're still standing out on the field, and that ends the inning. They forgot about that strikeout of Kyle Prindle, and Sam Matherly kind of sheepishly just throws the ball down and walks off the field. That was a little weird. So The Dudette double play brought to you by Dudette Communications. I want to thank Craig Sinnard and the folks over at Dudette Printing, as they have been, I think, printing these programs for all 4 years. Full Count has been in existence. Craig Sinnard, he has a son, Luke, who is looking to become a professional baseball player, as according to one site that I saw, he was predicted to be the 185th player selected in next week's Major League Baseball draft. Inside information that I have says that he might go higher than that. Dudette, custom digital and design and printing company, located just right around the corner from Framework Athletics and CrossFit Hendersonville. They're Hendersonville's only wholesale printer. They are a proud member of the Hendersonville Chamber of Commerce. There's nothing that they can't print. Car wraps, they put a wrap on the bus for Full Count the first 3 years, as we were the coolest bus in the Ohio Valley League. Don't have a dedicated bus now with Anchor Transportation, or they do it again. They do large format printing, flyers, social media. They do it all. You can go to www.dodat.me. If you need it, they can do that. Appreciate Craig Sinnard and Do Dat Printing. They sponsor our doubles and our double plays, and that's the first double play that Full Count Rhythm has turned in quite a while. Leading off the top of the 5th inning against Cole Lambert, Jacob Rowald. So 2 left-handed hitters, Jacob Rowald and Jacob Dubois, to face a left-hander, Cole Lambert, who misses with the first pitch. Rowald struck out looking on 3 pitches. And that's the pitch right there that he struck out looking on. He takes that one for a called strike. One ball, 1 strike to the left fielder, grounds weakly to Cade Moore at second. He throws on to first to retire Rowald for out number 1. Tobias will stand in. He's got the only base hit for Full Count here in this ball game. Rhythm come in with the 11th best batting average in the Prospect League at .259. Combated that with the number 11 best ERA by Dubois County, as a breaking pitch lands right over the plate for a called strike to Tobias. Rising sophomore at Lipscomb's, that pitch low and outside for ball 1. 6'2", 195 pounds, from Birmingham, Alabama. Formerly lived in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Lambert doesn't get the call on that fastball on the outside corner. Tobias is a marketing major, the son of Stephen Robin Tobias, brother to Zan and Jace, grandson of Grandpa and Grandma. Drives that one out to right field, and that will get down and roll to the wall for extra bases. Tobias hustling into second base, and he will cruise into second with a double. He's 2 for 2. He has been hot of late. Let me check this. You know, I always like to be right, although I never let the facts get in the way of a good story. Game was that? He had a double and a triple. I want to say that was the Thrillville game, maybe. Maybe a Chillicothe game, a double and a triple. So right-handed hitting center fielder Joe Watkins stands in. Full Count has the left fielder, right fielder, and center fielder bunched in the 6, 7, and 8 hole. Tobias actually went 0 for 2 in the 3-0 victory against Dubois County. I think the game before that, when he was a double and a triple. Watkins started to go, but stopped, but fastball called a strike on the inside corner. So a runner at second with one out. Watkins, who flew out to deep center field his first at bat. Could tie it up with a long ball here, but haven't seen one go out of center field, I think, ever in the 4 years. Can ride one out of here left. Swing and a foul ball play with Dubois running on the play. He'll have to go back to second. Already has one stolen base in the ball game. Trying to pick up another one with less than 2 outs. But Watkins swinging. Fouling that one at the plate. Formerly played at Lawson State, did Joe Watkins, now at the University of Alabama, Birmingham. A rising senior, the son of Joey and Stacy Watkins. Hello to Paul and Nana down in Dothan. Joel, senior. Met him this past week. Joey getting to meet the folks that came up for family weekend this past weekend. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Watkins. And the pitch grounded to the left side. That will roll foul. AAA Autoglass foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Lori Bailey, she's listening in there in East Tennessee. Saudi Daisy, Hickson. Not sure if they're in Hamilton County. Might be. 2-2 pitch. Lambert looks back at second and delivers, swing and a miss on that breaking pitch. That has gotten several rhythm right-handers tonight. Strikeout of Watkins. He's now 0 for 2, 4 strikeout of the ball game. It's the same pitch that Von Dolan struck out on last inning. Actually, just 2 right-handers. Ramey Harrison and Jacob Rowald were the other 2 strikeout victims. Otto Rubio, all the way down in Nicaragua, is a slow breaking pitch to Riley Black. Is taken for a strike. Otto still listening in. Olaf, Otto Rubio. How's that guitar playing going? He's one of those musicians down there, one of the full count in country missionaries, along with Alex Montiel, David. Someone gets off the roof for the AAA Autoglass foul ball. David Zeladon, Wilmer Lopez. We did announce those more often, all of our missionaries down there. Runner goes again, throw is down, is going to be in time. Jacob Dubois is out by pretty good distance. That will end the inning. He is caught stealing. The pitch was thrown outside. It was a ball. And Lorenzo Gonzalez with the left-handed hitting Riley Black at a free shot down at third base. Now Prindle dug it out of the dirt late to tag on Jacob Dubois. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base, which were 4.5. Rhythm down 2-0 to the Bombers. We'll be right back on the Now Broadcast Network.
Escape to a taste of the tropics with Frosted Luau, Hendersonville's favorite soft-serve ice cream truck. Indulge in our creamy delights with options for everyone, including dairy-free and vegan treats. Planning a corporate event or a birthday bash? Let Frosted Luau cater to your sweet cravings. Visit frostedluau.com, follow us on Instagram at Frosted Luau, or call 615-422-6133 to book your luau today. Frosted Luau, where every cup is a vacation.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our clients. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so that we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call your local Country Financial representative, William Stiles, today at 615-824-7020 to talk about how we can help ensure the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own no matter what it looks like.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back on the Full Count Broadcast Network. We move to the bottom of the fifth inning. 2-0 Bombers lead. Bombers have been using the bats here tonight. 8 hits to Rhythm's 2. Sam Matherly back out on the mound. He got a that double play, and first pitch swinging, Lorenzo Gonzalez lines one out to center field. A fly ball that's easily handled by Joe Watkins. Lorenzo Gonzalez now 1 for 3 with an RBI. Cooper Blythe, who's 0 for 2, stands in from the University of St. Louis, Missouri. Matherly, it's a swing and a miss as Blythe swings at the first pitch that he sees. Matherly came in for Andrew Perry with bases loaded and 2 out in the third. Got a ground out. And he's going to hit his second batter, and that's going to catch the elbow guard of Cooper Blythe. So he now has 5 plunkings on the year. Has not allowed a hit, but has hit 2 Bombers. Chase Burton stands in. He's walked and scored in the second. I'm sorry, singled and scored in the second, and then walked and was stranded at third in the third. Looks at the first pitch down in the dirt. The international staff for Full Count Ministries, Alex Montiel, the Nicaragua ministry director. Throw over to first base. Harrison Travis slaps the tag down. It's got a little visitor here. Come on around here. Let the people see who you are. Be right here. Look at yourself right here. Ground ball to the left side. Von Dolan over to second, and there is another that double play to end the fifth. As you can't see you. Hey, there you are. See, that's you. What's your name? Say it again. Waylon? All right. Waylon sitting right down in front of me here at League Stadium. You got to quit leaning away. I can't turn that thing any farther over. Got him a good-looking haircut right there. You got a good barber, or does your dad do that? Or mom? Who cut your hair? Dad cut your hair? Okay, is that him down here? Your dad down here somewhere? That's him with that white and red hat? All right. Waylon, that's a that double play that Full Count Rhythm just turned. They haven't turned a double play in a long time, and turned another one. Okay. So after another hit batter, Matherly gets another ground ball to an infielder, and they turn 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on in 2 straight innings. Waylon was looking at the operation. He's trying to figure out what's going on, but he has no idea that he's on Facebook. He's still here with me. He's still right there. That's him. He's on Facebook. Go down there and tell your dad you're on Facebook, you're on Twitter, and you're on YouTube, okay? Tell him you're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. He's all good. He's all good, brother. We having some fun up here. His dad was concerned that he might be a problem. Waylon down there with his mom and dad now, and looks like he's got another younger brother. Riley Black, who was at the plate when Jacob Dubois was thrown out, is back at the plate. Cole Lambert back out on the mound. Cole Lambert's got 63 pitches so far. 64 is up to Riley Black, who grounded out to the first baseman in the third inning. Dubois County with a 2-0 lead. They have left a lot of folks. Don't play with it, Waylon. My grandson messes that up every time he touches it. Swing and a miss by Riley on the 2-0. All right, Waylon, you can, but you can't touch anything. Okay, that's going to be tough for you. I know. Black cannot hold up. We are having some internet issues up here. Hopefully, we're back on now. Donald with the 1 ball, 1 strike count. And a breaking pitch gets in there on the outside corner, strike 2. Wilmer Lopez, Arsenio Rodriguez, Norbin Gutierrez, Reeder Meneses, and Chinadega, and of course, the all-star, the MVP of the entire ministry staff is Carolina Martinez. She is the team chef. 1 ball, 2 strikes to McDonald, 1 out, nobody on. Grounds 1 to the left side, and it will get off the glove of Kyle Prindle and roll out to shallow left center field. Let's see how that one is scored. See how Zach Bullitt treats that one. I would give that an infield single, but we'll see what Zach Bullitt says. And he gives that an infield single. So 3rd hit of the ball game for the Rhythm brings up Ramey Harrison, as the riff-raff have shown up here. Young girls running right behind me. Say bar tops up here on the top deck at League Stadium. 0-1 pitch coming to Harrison. Pops that one up on the left side. Out goes Jace Burton into shallow left field, and he makes the catch. We're out number 2. Two outs, runner on. Brett Von Dolan comes to the plate as the tying run. He's 0 for 2, and he's due. Jackson Jarvis, third base coach and hitting coach, is going to come in and have a chat with Vondo. Maybe break the momentum of Cole Lambert, the left-handed pitcher who's gone 5 2/3 innings, giving up 3 hits. Struck out 5, has hit 1 batter, has not walked anyone yet. Lambert all starts until the 1 inning against Full Count last weekend. Well, there's a pitch in the dirt. That's going to get by Gonzalez down to second base. Goes McDonald. That'll be a wild pitch. Sharp breaking pitch there by Cole Lambert. Lambert in his last start was against Chillicothe at Chillicothe. Actually, his last 2 starts been against the best hitting team in the league. In those 2 starts, he went 6 innings, gave up 16 hits, 8 runs, all earned. Walked 2, struck out 6. The ground ball to third base, but it will roll foul. Von Dolan out ahead of that one as well. So 2 starts. Said that was Chillicothe, 16 hits in a prior start against the champion City Kings. He got the win, went 6 innings, 6 hits. And swinging a miss by Von Dolan. He's down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Von Dolan been hot since June 20th. He started his 11-game hitting streak against Dubois County. And got a couple game hitting streak now. But right now be a good time. Keep that string going. Another pitch in the dirt that gets by Gonzalez, and another wild pitch moves McDonald. 1 more of those, and the Rhythm will have a run. A couple wild pitches after the infield single off the glove of third baseman Kyle Prindle, who probably would tell you that he should have had that ground ball, but it's a few steps to his left into the hole and just glanced off of the glove. And McDonald reached. Von Dolan, count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Smokes another one foul. That's down to the Rhythm bullpen. That has some action going on down there. Jordan Dubois down there having a chat with somebody. See Kate Hussery is the bullpen catcher right now. The count back to 2-2. Another pitch down in the dirt. This one blocked by Gonzalez. All natural field here, so the dirt is dirt and the green stuff is actually grass. No artificial surfaces here at League Stadium, the old-timey stadium. Rhythm is here next Saturday. There will be a women's game before this. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Lambert sits down Von Dolan for the second time. Rhythm can't get that count. Our Framework Athletics first run of the game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Heading to the bottom of the 6th. The count is getting shut out. Have not been shut out all year long. Got 3 more innings to do something about it. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Safeware call to the bullpen for full count. Jackson Marbett out of the bullpen in relief of Sam Matherly. Marbett in the transfer portal after being at MTSU, Middle Tennessee State University. For 3 years, he's a rising redshirt junior, 6'4", 205 pounds from Columbia, Tennessee. Played his high school baseball at Spring Hill High School. Is an integrated studies major, the son of Lee and Julie Marbett, brother to Ellie and Ava. And hello to Granddad, also known as Bill, and Grandmama in Columbia, Tennessee, and Nana in Nashville. Jackson on for his 7th appearance of the year, 9 1/3 innings, give up 10 hits, 15 runs, 11 were earned, walked 10, struck out 8. He has 1-4 batters, 10.61 ERA. He will face 8, 9, and 1 of the Dubois County lineup. First pitch is a slider in there for a called strike to Gabriel Medina. Sam Matherly goes 2 1/3 innings. That is line drive. Line drive is caught. The diving play by Ramey Harrison off the bat of Gabriel Medina. Put a star by that one. The diving soft line drive. That's the second time that Medina has lined out to Ramey Harrison. As Josh Carmy coming out to get the baseball from Jackson Marbett. Wait a minute. Okay, my bad. That wasn't Jackson Marbett. That was Sam Matherly. Marbett was out on the mound. That was weird. Marbett was originally on the mound when I saw him. Then I think Jordan Dubois came out, and I wasn't paying attention to that. See if I can go back and look at this on this LTV. I can see it happening. That was, now it's Jackson Marbett on the mound. So give Sam Matherly 2 2/3 innings. Not allow a hit or a run. The PA announcer Scott Solman had already announced Jackson Marvin. Ended up taking him off. And Matherly delivers one pitch to Gabriel Medina, who lines out to Ramey Harrison, makes a diving play up the middle. That was crazy. That was so strange as to what happened there. Marvin comes in here in the 6th inning. I've lost my feed for the PLTV apparently. Now we're back. Okay. Well, you don't want to take your eyes off the action apparently. I sure didn't think there was going to be any problem there. Josh Carmen had a lengthy conversation with home plate umpire Brad Wilson. So not sure what happened, but I know Marvin was out there on the mound. I started finding my information about Jackson and look up, and then I see Josh Carmen coming out and getting the baseball and realize it's Sam Matherly he's pulled the ball from. Marvin's going to face Aaron